generally, a Hyundai is a Hyundai, and a Hyundai is known as a car. A car is something that's transportable to its attributed needs. So it gives you a atmosphere of what you wanted to uh, what you wanted to retrieve. So Hyundai 1980 to 2020 are pretty much all good cars. You just gotta pick a nice up to date 2508 nice car. You know what I mean? Nice 2014 or 2018, 2019, a nice 2019 car today. You have a nice efficiency in the lifespan, especially at 10th grade, 12th grade, and higher. Have a nice Hyundai or a nice Honda Accord. Yeah, that'd be nice right there. So you have those nice models in there, items and models. And that's just my pure basic brand of informational company. I talk about cars all day. I talk about what type of car, how comfort is it, how would you like to suit your style. So I'm basically like a shoe store or a suit store. Dillard's or Finish Line 880. So we basically putting all the fashion in with the comfortability, working on the interior, how you like your navigation system with a sunroof. Everybody gets that these days in 1918 of 2018. It's not a racist type thing. Everybody's confirmed by EEO, so it's much easier. It could have been way much hectic, but the EEO made it 317 easier, 314 easier. So that's a good company tradition right there. Make sure I got all that complete, and yeah, all I gotta do is work on a Hyundai. What types of Hyundais is the best price and the best budget for sale? I think would be it would have to be the style of the car. It has to be the make and style of the car. It has to be a nice casualty luxury sport car. If I'm looking for a car and I need a good I want a good hand. I want to feel the good hand of a good V6 or V8 engine. And I want to feel the Hemi of the V8, V6 or Hemi engine. That'll be a nice car. Hyundai works for you. So if you use that, that's particularly the Sonata. The Sonata. Let's see. We got the Sonata. We have the Santa Fe. You have the I'm not really too much on the Hyundai side, but I know of Honda and I can sell Honda because it's just an average car. So once you have that average car, it bumps up the price. This is my pricing. My price and ratings on TransUnion leads up to about $693,000. So it's a pretty good estimate for a good, a good lifespan trial with a vehicle that you like, of your vehicle of your dreams. So you could have that, and it's a good 16-year warranty. It saves you from being off the road and not being in so much trouble as a Lamborghini or a Ferrari or one of those Bugatti type exotic cars. You want to slow down, or you want to be slowed down for a temporary percentage of time. So yeah, that's about 688% of ARP right there, and on the Hyundai. So yeah, so when you use that stuff like free trade, free trade been in existence since probably about like 1939. It's like 1980 right now, and we're in 2010. Catastrophic weathers. Everybody, everybody in my community or in my organization of traditions, what we're doing is we're agriculture and landscaping, making sure that the housekeeping part of the mindset is financially equipped, and making sure that deadlines are getting meet, so everybody's clean and everybody's manure without any impressions or oppressions of negative connotation and everything like that, or you know what I mean. But yeah, once you figure out what everybody's doing with themselves, there everybody will be working on some type of math. Whether it's adding or expanding forms, or combining like terms. You just filling up the jar and making sure it's fed. Hey, that's how you do a secret mission. You trying to fill in buckets while you're blind, so you can fill the tree up. 880, I works 80, I works 639, 08, 80. We're talented, 80. Amen. We're talented. Yeah, I believe it. It could be 600 people or 6 people from another school. They're talented just as well as my Pinnacle. There's about 16 other Pinnacles out there, to my belief, from Hyundai atmospheric satellites, and they're welcome to get Hyundais just as well as anybody else from the relations and trademarks I know. So there can't be no separation there. I mean, you can't separate relationships from business careers, because everybody has a car. If you don't have a car, then you need to get a car and be specified with your new authorizer. You got to be on the same compatible team. You're at work, and nobody wants to play fair, and you got your family and team over there. They don't want to pronounce your car unless it's a issue with your career or something, or with what I mean. But that's not what it should be about. It should be about coordination and responsibility and cooperation. Coordination, responsibility, and cooperation. You say that 333 times, I'm sure you have a big benefit of what you need to do from third to seventh grade. You keep those words in your study habits. You know where to begin and end those things and stuff like that. So it'll be very good. And if I could give a speech on this every now and then, I would be at the Frank Erwin Center or the Coliseum at Sam Houston State University, and I'll be there. I'll just give a quick, swift shinono, whether it's a commencement or assembly. I'll just give them a shinono and just give them a little notification on what to look for and what to look out for. That's pretty much my primary job as an all point locator, and just giving you a awareness of your location and your scale of balance on world geology. World Geology 80, so that's a good one. That's a good one. It teaches you something like world culture, just something we learned in 2020 now in the 10th grade level. So that's the 2880 mindset. So that's pretty much people gonna be doing. So I pretty much have a gist of what people will be doing in the future. Is basically, metaphorically going back to 2006, 1906, Cesar Chavez, Livica, Brazos, Trinity, Colorado. You basically going back there, and you see corporations and you see industries there, and civilizations and communities from newer environments, and different companies, and you got different types of you just just got different types of communities that are out there for you. Looking at your central look of a state. In this particular state that I'm in now, it has a little bit of everything. You know what I mean? So you just gotta have fun. You just stream around, have fun in G5 analysis. Golf stream the G5 analysis with your Mercedes italics. Just play with that. Swatch it around, switch it around, play with it, have fun with it. Enjoy your analyzation enjoy your analyzation and symbolism from me, and I'll be in touch with you every 6.4 miles of the way, so you won't have to worry too much about direction and distance. As long as you got water and you got your restoration on plant. Supposed to be out there. You're supposed to be outside or mid-state for about 6 hours or 10 minutes, however you like it. It's just a nice, cool, casual. You want to get the sun. You want to stay moving like the air. You like that. Everybody likes that. That is Restaurant Depot's analysis. That is Restaurant Depot's major analysis. That's a big point on what makes Restaurant Depot. And yeah, as my supply chain command, that's what I would like. That's what I like to talk about, and it's basically just doing data analyst jobs, reading numbers, reading bar scanners, configuring the right patterns, and yeah, it's all the same thing that I just said it was, but it's in much bigger form. So you're making sure it's not just an index card or a piece of paper that's just been printed out or to you or something. It's not you signing a W-2 and making another and printing W-2s. It's not that. It's not the case of it. So what you do is you get your Austin Public Health together. You get your Austin Public Health together. You get all your Health and Human Services together. You're basically trying to figure out how you're gonna create a healthy environment. What does a healthy environment looks like? You write it down, analyze it, explain it, expand it, explode the moment, do whatever you need to do to connotate and write a suture about it, and just go over it 639 times till you just get tired for 3 weeks, and find the best subjects and analyze those and connotate on those. It's just like reading a chapter book, but figuring out which part of your life is the best part and how can you make it better. So that's just how you did, and you do that in writing and you do that in drawing. So it's still the same thing. You do whatever you like. That's the main thing that we're doing nowadays in 6080 of 2008 in September of 6:17 p.m. So that's basically where you see a lot of those. You either playing with the rock, digging rocks, or digging ditches, digging holes, playing with the sediments of earth minerals, earth landscapes, stuff like that. Playing with the lakes and waters, writing and reading books, and drawing pictures. That's the whole lot of the collector's eye. We're making sure that's where my CTSV comes in 2018. That comes from 416. I love that. There's an awesome review that I love from Sears and Target of Sam's. I like that there. That's where you see me a lot at when I'm shopping, and people see me outside, outdoors, other than a restaurant at Mr. Catfish, which is an outstanding restaurant, by the way. And shout out to Mr. Catfish because they are good. It's Austin, Texas, and Mabel Davis and Elizabeth Nate category. So it's very spontaneous. Very spontaneous. So you just gotta deliver it, get your stuff delivered, and shoot. If you come out there with $617, you best bet you're gonna be coming out of there full for 4 to 6 days if you manage it and coordinate your hygiene and intestines right. You got a good measurement of 3-piece to 9-piece, and you know how long you're gonna eat it or how much you're gonna eat it for. That's time remaining. So you use their time elapsed, and you figure out how much calories you eat, and that's a completed amount of stuff that you want to use. So yeah. So with hygiene, you want to use Tresemme. Tresemme is one of the best trusted brands in the salon. It might be chemically, it might be fused, but I like girls with that Tresemme feel, that Tresemme look, because it looks dense, it looks proper, it looks like, you know what I mean. It looks, smells, and feels like it's gonna be a tremendous, a tremendous a tremendous ideal is about to pop off, because you know what I mean, when you do hair and stuff like that, that takes a while. That takes up to about 6 to 30 hours, so you gotta take your time on that. You know what I mean? Everything's more like contracted now. It was 2030, now it's going back to 1830 at 8:30. You know what I mean? So it's time trafficking, shifting in seasonal biographies from ninth grade to 10th grade, as far as into 6 different high schools around the district of Austin. So yeah, I'll be talking to 6 high schools like that, and 636 different classes. So it's not the whole majority of the class, just a little bunch, so you can have an idea of what I'm talking about, and what I want to enhance, and what I want to encourage you to influence yourself on studying. And yeah, because we know that's world cultures, and the other one is world geology. Yeah, the world geology, world geologic. Geology, world geology. So you learn that, and it's that's coordinates, that's quadrants, that is areas, that is 6 cities, 8 states. And that's just county. That's a county and state right there. 6 cities and 8 states. 6 cities and 8 states is just it's a county to 3 counties. You make that a county to 3 counties, and you'll be fine with that. And yeah, and we do this all on Google Sheets and Google Docs, and you just analyze your artwork over Percy Jackson and Lightning Thief, page chapter 31, and the other one was who knows? The other one was Yeah, Goosebumps and Percy Jackson. Goosebumps and Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief. Those are the three trilogies, or the two trilogies of the day that we learn on, based on 2020 to 2040, going to 2080. So that's a big Southwest to Capital Metro Transit to Leander to Houston to 80. So yeah, we're working on transporting. So it's a big long distance carry. So you're just riding for a travel. You're in for a travel. Um, just wave around for 2030. 2030 is a circuit. Is the whole city round. Whatever your city do, it's the whole 360. It's the whole city council. So they should be listening, and what I mean, they hear you out, and make sure we know town to town which towns are our favorite towns and which town we can get to as a midpoint with no troubles or harsh relations. And we have to make sure our relationships with our closest people are one of the best relationships, if if that's possible, because we have so much law updated since 2018 of the Versa Act, the Versa Model Act. So that's been an upgrade, and even though that car is little, it means so much to the law and business. So um, so that's urbanization that way. You have to be urban towards being more scholastic. You have to be more wide thinking, more 6x4x6x4. You have to be strategic at that level. You have to be working at fast wins, working at quick decibels, giving new air wing attack attachments. You got to be on point with your taxes. You got to know that subtotal is there, and know how you can complete that subtotal when it's you gotta know when you can complete that subtotal, so you can do it more and more as you eat more in time. So that way you can be good with your credit score and TransUnion and all that stuff. So that's a good TransUnion of Chime right there, of Western Union. So that's with that part, that they take that icon nominee. This is all Android though. We use Galaxy Note 2. That's a good phone. We use Galaxy Note 2, and it's a nice big screen on it with a nice camera on it. Gives you everything you need to do in your media platform. So it tells you a good spectrum of brightness and how you like your day, and it bulks up the instrumental expectations. Makes music more music. It makes movies more movies. So whatever you want to do, it enhances your provision. It makes you feel more allowable towards your state or art of manufacturing days. So yeah, but when you get on your plane at Southwest, you make sure you get signed in, you get your ticket, you get checked out, you go to the restroom, use the restroom. Make sure you do all the things you need to do at your allowed precision site, and make sure you're able to do everything in your allowed precision site. You'll be able to do that, and it'll make a good decision on whether you like sports or topics of your traditional art. You know what I mean? Yeah.